Ladies and gentlemen, we have the official Cold War Zombies Season 5 DLC roadmap. We're going to be taking a look at everything coming to zombies. We've got a new Outbreak map, we've got a new field upgrade, and we've got a new perk, and it is definitely not what we expected. It's kind of crazy. So be sure to watch the whole video throughout so you can learn everything there is about Season 5. I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments below. Drop the video a thumbs up, but let's jump into what's coming for zombies. So one of the first things is we're getting a brand new Outbreak map, and this is called Collateral, and this takes place in the far beyond Eurasia, with the latest site crackling to life in the Algerian desert. This is very unusual. So this is taking place after the events of Mao de Toten in Berlin. And yeah, this is far beyond just the Ural Mountains at this point. And really interesessing that we're no longer on the Ural Mountains. So this new region is an incredibly unstable area, making it a prime spot to harvest Ethereum crystals and further investigate the dark ether. Now, there is a new vehicle-based objective coming in with Season 5, which is called Transport. And this will take you and your squad with ensuring an important drivable Requiem machine makes its way across the Outbreak Zone safe. Not much is really said about it, but we can see an image of what we expect this to be in the background. And honestly, a zombies map in the desert is something we've not had before. So this is really quite interesting. On top of that, we have a brand new vehicle we can use in an outbreak, which is the tank. And apparently this is ready to blow holes in orders, Kranzi soldats, and everything else without a pulse, with its massive cannon, which will be available in several regions at the start of Season 5. Got a mounted minigun atop the top of the tank for your fellow agents to take down scores of undead foot soldiers. But of course, it's a tank, so it's going to be pretty slow. And there's also a new crafting item coming in Season 5, which is a grappling hook. And this will allow you to traverse around the Outbreak Zone very quickly, and you can just build this from the crafting table. It'll be interesting to see if this makes its way into actual zombies. I highly doubt it will make its way into round base, but how insane would that be? But yeah, just the idea of a grapple gun in zombies is really cool. We've not seen it since Blackout, so it should be quite fun. But the real surprise here is the new perk. We absolutely did not expect this, and this is the second to last perk we're going to be getting in Cold War Zombies, and it's not PhD Flopper, and it's not double tap. This is Death Perception. Now, half of you watching this are going to be like, what the heck is Death Perception? And the other half are going to be like, why on earth is this in the game? So if you don't know what Death Perception is, it was a perk in Black Ops 4 that essentially allowed you to see zombies through walls, like as if you were looking through a thermal optic. It was kind of pointless aside from that. And the other feature is that it showed you directional arrows on your heads-up display of where zombies were in close proximity to you. So you could sort of tell if a zombie was coming from behind you. But again, if you've played zombies for long enough, you can audibly hear that, and you don't need that assistance. So it felt kind of pointless. And when you had its modifier, as you used it as the fourth perk and got the modifier, it increased your damage against special enemy weak points. So it gave you a little bit of a damage boost, but only in weak points. So if you learn the weak spots of zombies, you'll be able to do additional damage. Now, the blog post here mentions that this is the 9th zombies perk, which gives you the ability to see obscured enemies by giving them a brown outline. But the real secret source, which of course is a playback to Black Ops 4, in the perk lies in its 5 additional upgrades through its skill tiers. Now, I will be shocked if double tap is not part of one of the skill tiers. It absolutely has to be. If they just take what they did with the bonus damage to special enemy weak points and just change it to does more damage, it does bonus damage, that gives us our double tap that we've been looking for so long and incorporates it into this perk. But it just doesn't make sense to me of a game that's done so much fan service, bringing back old school perks that were missing like Jug and Speed Cola. If double tap is in this, it's kind of weird that they put it in Death Perception rather than it just be its own perk. And no one liked Death Perception in Black Ops 4. It's probably one of the most useless perks ever. And I still don't understand why the main parts of the perk effect are in Cold War. It just doesn't make sense, but only time will tell what these upgrades are. And as soon as we know, which I assume will be probably a few days before the season dropping next week, I'll let you know what the tier upgrades are. But we're getting a new field upgrade as well, which has been in the files since launch, I believe, which was called Lightning Links. This is the field upgrade we're getting, but it's officially called Tesla Storm. And the blog post says, upon activation, lightning will shoot out between you and your allies, stunning and damaging normal enemies. And upon upgrading its skill tiers, this electricity can start stunning special and elite zombies and even boost your squad's movement speed. So it's essentially like as if you have the Wonder Waffle chain effect within your body and your allies' bodies, and it sounds really good. Every upgrade that they've added so far has genuinely been really good stuff, so I'm excited to see what they do with this, and this sounds really, really good. Let me know your thoughts on it in the comments below. And they're also adding the Flamethrower as an additional support weapon to aid in tough exfil situations whenever you need a bit of firepower most. And they say consider it a step up from the crossbow or the combat bow if you happen to have a bit of extra rare salvage and you're not afraid to get a bit closer to the undead. And this has been in the game, like we've seen an image of it on a multiplayer map since I think season 1, so it's been a long time coming, but a flamethrower in zombies does sound pretty awesome. And for those of you on PlayStation that play Onslaught, there is a new limited time mode arriving to Onslaught during the season with a new weapon blueprint. Now, I'll be honest, the current Onslaught mode that they have, the limited time one, is pretty good, and every new limited time mode they've been adding has been really good, so I'm expecting no different this time round. I was kind of expecting a new Outbreak Easter egg quest to kind of tell the story on what happened after Toten, and that probably might happen with Season 5 Reloaded, but at the moment, all we're going to learn is through intel. So be sure to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the story, because we'll be breaking down everything new we learned story-wise from those intels. We're continuing on with zombies because there are 4 new weapons coming with Season 5, which we're able to use in zombies, and one of them is a EM2 assault rifle. This is a fully auto assault rifle with a built-in low zoom optic and slow fire rate, and this is included in the battle pass, so sounds pretty good. Now, what we've seen from the cinematic cutscenes and the artwork is a new SMG called the Tech 9. This is a semi-auto submachine gun with an improved accuracy from longer ranges of low recoil and slower fire, and good damage output with moderate range. This will be in the battle pass at tier 31. This could be pretty darn fun to use in zombies, and we also notice in the artwork it has the Sally written with the tally marks, which we last saw on the M1911 for Mustang and Sally. So there might be a new Mustang and Sally equivalent in Cold War Zombies when you upgrade this thing. There's also a cane melee weapon, which seems interesting. I doubt it will be better than the E-tool, but it can try. And coming in season is what I'm most excited for, is a new pistol called the Marshall, which looks exactly like the Remington New Model Army from Buried. It's a break action pistol. It's a hand-loaded double barrel pistol which fires 12 gauge shells, excellent damage at close range with a one-shot kill potential. Sounds like it could be really fun in zombies. And we're getting 3 new operators. The first one, the main one, being Kitsune, who is the main Perseus operator. We're also getting Striker, who is a in-season character, and we also saw him accompany Woods during the cinematic cutscene. But the most exciting one of all is Hudson. Is finally going to be a playable character in Call of Duty. All we need is Mason at this point, and we have every OG Black Ops 1 character playable inside of the game. We're going to be able to play as him in zombies. It's going to be really, really interesting. And the description for him says, after having Adler and Woods handle the dirty work against Perseus, Special Agent Jason Hudson is set to take the fight into his own hands as he leaves DC to finish the fight in Verdansk, Torfallsburg, and even parts unknown within the Dark Ether. Overall, seems like it's going to be a pretty interesting season. It starts off pretty calm in zombies. There isn't too much, but again, we didn't expect there to be a significant amount of content, seeing as we only just got Toten. But a new perk, a new field upgrade, we'll take it. Although Death Perception, yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how they work this one out. Let me know your thoughts on everything in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe, like the video as well. I'm sure you have those notifications on. There's going to be a ton of videos dropping over the next few days, of course, leading up to Season 5, but keeping you in the loop to make sure you don't miss out on anything. But thank you for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.